What is going on, fam? My name is Danny, and welcome to the next episode of Metaverse Project Analysis. So today, I'm bringing you a super exciting project by the name of Dinoland. Now, Dinoland is a PvP slash P2E game, so player versus player slash play to earn game. And before we get into how the game works and how you can earn money within the game, I just want to give you a little introduction of the story that they have given us for Dinoland. Begin with a story where it has been believed that dinosaurs were extinct and forgotten as time passed, but they were not. There is a land completely separate from the world, a land that cannot be reached and cannot be seen. A land that is always green and rich. It is called Dinoland. In that land, deep in a mysterious and undiscovered forest, hidden buried dinosaur eggs are slowly hatching. The mission is to train the dinosaurs to be the best and defeat darky monsters to bring peace to Dinoland. Now, as I mentioned before, it is a PvP game, and how they're bringing PvP to this game is through an arena that they will host every 2 weeks. Now, this arena is going to be called Dinos vs. Dinos. Now, there'll be different ranks within this arena, ranging from bronze, silver, gold, platinum to diamond, and depending on your rank, will depend on the level of opponents that you will be versing, like the difficulty of the opponents, but also the rewards you will gain from winning battles. Now, how do you rank up? You rank up by winning battles within your rank, which will give you the opportunity to move up to a higher rank. But keep in mind, if you move up to a higher rank, you will also be versing other players that are also a higher rank, so therefore it will be harder to win, and therefore that's why they have higher rewards within the higher ranks. Okay, now within the game you'll also be able to breed your dinos. Now, to breed dinos you'll need a male and a female dino. Now, if you have 2 legendary dinos, the chances that the egg that they breed or make will be legendary as well. It will be much higher chance that the egg will be legendary as well. If you have a lower rarity parent, parents, the chances that the egg will be lower rarity is much higher as well. So depending on the statistics and the rarity of the parents, that will be the deciding factor of what happens with the eggs. Now, the dino eggs, there are 4 different eggs. There is novice eggs, which is around the element of fire, and they are red. There is aqueous eggs, which is around the element of water, and they are blue. And there is Terra's eggs, which are around the element of trees, and they are green. Now, the last egg is a lottery egg. The lottery egg will be randomly hatched into one of 3 species above, the ones that I just spoke about. They have more chance to get a high rarity of dino though, okay? Now, within these eggs, if I move across to the next slide, you'll be able to see the stats of each class of dino, okay? So the red eggs, novice eggs, will turn into this fire dino, okay? The blue eggs will turn into this aqueous dino, and the terrace eggs will turn into the terrace class brown dino here. Now, each of these classes have different stats, which means they have different strengths and weaknesses, okay? So you'll be able to pick your team of dinos to fight in the arena and be strategic with your battles depending on the class of the dinos. Now, the dinos will also have a rarity. Now, as I said before, the rarity of the dino that hatches from an egg will depend on the rarity of the parents. The dinos will also have levels from 1 to 6. Now, the higher level of dino you have, the more rewards you will get from winning battles and killing monsters within the game as well. Now, the roadmap with Dinoland was a little bit delayed. The reason it was delayed was because the developers decided to push it back a little bit due to the way the market is at the moment. Everyone knows Bitcoin's had a bit of a crash, so I think it was a smart decision to make on behalf of the developers. So everything that was sort of happening in the last quarter of 2021 is now going to be happening in the first quarter of 2022. So a little bit of a delay there. Now, if you want to get any more information on Dinoland, you can head to dinoland.io. And from here, you'll be able to see anything I have not mentioned yet in this video. You'll be able to see the tokenomics regarding the project. You'll be able to see the roadmap here. And you'll also be able to see the team behind the project. Now, if you do want to look a little bit more in depth into a certain person within the team, they do have their LinkedIn links here. and you can just click the link and it will bring up their profile where you can read a bit more of a background on the member of the team. Now, if you don't already follow them on Twitter, head over to their Twitter, give them a follow, and from here you'll be able to see all the updates regarding the project from their Twitter. Now, as you can see, the sale for the NFTs start on the 21st of January, which is in 2 days, so don't be late. Make sure you try and get yourself a Dino NFT so you'll be ready to go and play when the game is released. Now, they will have a lower floor price when they're first released, but expect this to climb, so you do want to get in early. But anyway, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Project Analysis. If you did, please leave it a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you next time on the next episode of Project Analysis. Thanks, guys.